So this should be a new Noctua CPU cooler, and it's either really freaking big or Amazon has wasted a lot of space in this box, which you would think that they would be really good at packing stuff, saving themselves some money, but it does not appear that they are that good at it, or it just doesn't really matter to them. Yeah, there you go. Wow, great job of packing, Amazon. A couple of things of bubble, whatever that is. Not even bubble wrap, but get that out of the way. So, I am excited about this. If you watch the channel, you know that I have a i9 9900KF. Have a deep cool. I think it's deep cool on there. We also have other Noctuas, but I have a deep cool on there. It's not quite keeping it as cool as I'd like, so I wanted to go with this, right? And you'll see why in a little bit. But let's take a look at the box. What it says: 6 heat pipe dual radiators, asymmetrical design, dual PWM fan configuration, excellent component cooling, Secufirm 2 mounting system. So just like a lot of the Noctuas, this probably requires a humongous case. So we have a full tower case that this is going to go into. So hopefully we won't have any problems. And just letting you see some of this stuff. So on the screen you should see the speed of the fan, some of the other info. Looks like there's 2 different types of fans in here. One's round, one's square. Why that is, I don't know. But if I cared about how it looked, I probably would have got something. Alright, so I'm going to get everything out of the box first, and then we will we'll start opening stuff up. If you want to actually see this thing in action, that'll be a later video, because I'll probably do an assembly video, just because if you guys are like me. I don't even know if we have enough light, folks. There we go. Apologize for 5 minutes of wasted time there. So Intel, AMD, and I'm getting this for LGA 1151. Alright, so I got in here a bunch of paperwork. Dear customer, you're awesome. Yeah, I know. Looks like probably a couple different languages, maybe. Hopefully they put English on top. Nope, that's AMD. This is AMD. Okay. So even though we have Ryzen CPU, we're not using it with that. So that is nice that they do these separately. So you can LGA 20X. Nope, not going to work with that. So that should be the that's the new one of the new Intel chips. Could be wrong though. All right, here's the one I want. Nope. Yeah, 11.5X. Okay. So just so you guys can see it, hopefully. Maybe I'll try and do be creative here, assuming it will be in focus, which it probably isn't. Alright, I don't even know if you guys can see that. The lighting's bad. You know, this channel's trying to get better, and I'm killing myself here with the lighting. So, let me move the light. It appears we need more light. Alright, get that out of the way. So, you have different connectors here, and some of these may be related to installing the fan. This might be an extender where this is a 2-into-1. So this should plug into your CPU if you only have one of those connectors on your motherboard. If you got a newer one, I won't say newer, higher end one, we'll say, then you probably will have the ability to have two connectors. So I don't know what effect it has, but this might be cleaner to just have one instead of having dual cables all over the place. So you get some Noctua CPU paste, thermal paste. This is Noctua NH-D14. It's probably only good for one shot, maybe two. They provide a Phillips head type device. Alright, so they also give you a little case sticker, Noctua sticker. I probably won't put that on. Maybe I will though. I'll be proud of my, if this thing's keeping my case cool, I'll be proud of it. I need to put my i9 sticker on it, put the Noctua, put my Gigabyte. Alright, so brackets. So depending on which assembly you're doing, I almost should just take this stuff and toss it to the side. So these are not shown in the picture for the 1151, so put that to the side. We will need these. These are spacers. Alright, so a bunch of different sizes, or maybe two different sizes. In here are some thumb screws. It would appear some more spacers. So I'd be curious if which one of these is the actual set that we're supposed to use. Figure that out later. These do appear to be the mounting brackets. They call them mounting bars. Okay, so two of those. And then under here is your back plate. So this will be a good thing to put on your motherboard before you put it in the case. But if you happen to have a really good case that has a big opening behind the motherboard, you should be able to fit that in after the fact. So I'm going to we'll move on to the next box. Put that back, seeing as it'll be a while till I actually put this together. All right, move that over. So what do we got in this box? Is this anything in here, or is it just a spacer? I don't know why. I guess they put that in there to protect things. All right, so hopefully everything's centered. I'm using this gooseneck Cellphone holder, cell phone stand, whatever you want to call it, and it really blocks my view of what I can see. So I apologize if my fingers are in the way, or some other kind of nonsense. All right, so this may actually have CPU. Nope, has no CPU paste on it. Okay, I was wondering if it would. Let's get this out of here. So this is ridiculously big, folks. These edges are relatively sharp. It's not really a smart idea to run your fingers across them like I just did. But hey. Alright, so that's what it looks like from that side. And obviously, two fans. These should be 140 millimeter. For a reason they look kind of small though. Let me go grab a definitely 140 millimeter fan. If I can find one. Okay, so I lied. That's a 140 millimeter fan. This is 120 millimeter. So you get two of those fans. You get two towers. This was about, I think, $79. You see the heat pipes. There are 6 of them. There is your connector for the CPU fan. Now, I don't know if they've run these in parallel. Oh no, okay, there it is. So there are 2 separate cables for the fans, and we'll figure all that out. This is probably not going to be easy to assemble, as expected. Some of these CPU coolers are not really easy to work with. I'm going to detach so we can get some closer video. Alright, so I also wanted to show you the case this is going to go in. So let's take this whole thing, and hopefully I won't break it or hurt my fingers. So this thing is really solid. Noctua is an incredible brand. If they're not the best CPU cooler out there, they're pretty darn close. So here's my full tower. You can see the motherboard is not in here at the moment. We have gone through a couple of iterations in this computer, and eventually the i9 that I have, combined with either RTX 2070, 2070 Super, or RTX 2080 Super, are going to end up in here. And I've got, you know, a lot of graphics cards. So you can see, obviously, if this was sitting on a motherboard, it would actually fit in here pretty good, right? So decent amount of space. There's glass on there. And so this is a good option for this. Now, I don't want to destroy this motherboard, but this case here, I'm not so sure it would fit. So you got to be careful with the cases. Something like even this guy right here. This is a Deepcool Matrix 50, and you can see there's the Deepcool that I've got my i9 on. That one is actually a little bit near the glass. I got another fan in there. When I get done here, I'm going to attach to it to keep it even cooler. But in case you're wondering why that fan's just sitting there. But yeah, this probably will fit in here. But it's definitely going to fit in that case. So hey, thanks for checking out the video. Check back for installation. Check back for probably throw out some numbers on how good this is keeping my i9 cool. All right, thank you.